Now here's one of the best features of all that you're not going to find anywhere else also. I mean, I've been doing this for so long. I mean, like 25, 30 years or more. And one of the biggest problems I think people have is that they feel they're not eligible because they can describe a program or whatever. So we've indexed all these programs on eligibility. So your income, your state, and what you're looking for. Okay, now let's go back to the home page again. Okay, you go to the home page on the left-hand side, you see what programs you are eligible for. There's a search function there. So the first one is state. You click on your state. Like I'm in Maryland, so let's choose Maryland. Now the subject category. See, we have all these programs organized by subject category. So you want all the programs, say, in your state, or you want just those pertaining to jobs. If you want to get a job, those for kids, seniors, business, nonprofit, housing and real estate, education and training, travel, arts. So you're an artist. You're looking for money. Living expenses. That's bills, debts, things like that. Health care. Anything to do with health care. Legal help. If you have a disability, these are all the disability programs. But remember, even if you have a disability, you're eligible for the regular programs. So these are just programs for people with disabilities. But people with disabilities are eligible for others too. Veterans, the same way with that. Energy for consumers. So these are energy programs on the consumer side. Energy programs on the business. So if you have a business, you wonder what kind of money is available there. Just other programs we didn't know where to categorize them as, and that's sort of fun. Energy programs for venture capitalists, energy programs for federal programs, and energy job programs. And then here's the most important thing. Incomes. Okay, you have income categories there. You select an income. Do you make between $0 and $10,000? Maybe you're having a bad year, and that's what's going on in your life. Or $10,000 to $30,000, $30,000 to $50,000. These are the normal cutoff ranges for some programs that have income eligibility. Remember, though, 75% of the money that's given out has no income requirements at all. Here's $50,000 to $1 million. So let's say you're in Maryland. And let's say you want to start a business, and let's say you're doing pretty well. You're making $50,000 to $1 million, and you want to know what kind of programs are available to you. You hit the search button. 786 programs. Isn't that amazing? I mean, it's astounding to me. So just for people in those income categories, you go back and select another income or whatever, and we have the information there. Now you see, it's going to take a while to go through all these programs, but that's necessary. It's sort of like winding up a room with 700 women to date, and they're all wanting to be dateable. So it's worth your time to going through and selecting which are the best women to date. The same way with the programs. But see, a special feature we have, and again you'll probably find nowhere else, is when you find a cute date, maybe, but you haven't gone through the list yet, we have a button there, look at this, Add to Favorites. You just click on that, and it's into your favorites section. See? And then you go through and then add the favorites. Here, you click on that, and it's added to your favorites. And then the next time you log in, because maybe you don't have time to go through the 700 programs, and they'll be added to your favorites. Okay, and so when you log in again, they will be in your favorites section. And that's over here. See over here, View Favorites are not here yet because you'll have to log in again and see them in your favorites section. And that's so neat to me. I mean, gosh. So you have a place to organize all this stuff. You put it aside. Look in the details later because that way you don't have to search again. So you're accumulating your favorite programs, have a place to keep them, and a way to go back and see what they're like. I was worried that you didn't believe me and that favorites thing really works. So I logged back in. Okay, take a look at my login page. Over here, I don't know if you remember, we identified 3 programs I wanted to save, and there they are. See, 3, my View Favorites, you just go there, a file will open up, and these are the programs that you wanted to save. And see, look at, you could delete them from your favorite section. You could send it to a friend even, and here, and find out more information about them. The whole programs, there's the whole page where the programs are. See, so that's what's neat. Even though you may find 750 programs, man, that's terrific. That's not a problem. That's a terrific. Because if you use Google, you get 15 million. These are programs, 750. You go through those. They're only for your income, only for your state, and now you can organize them and always have them when you want them.